Okay, so we're back with another favorite Amazon accessories, desk accessories, just stuff that I found recently that I think is interesting. This video series is probably the most popular video series on the channel. Every time I upload favorite Amazon product sort of video, it bangs every time. So you guys clearly love these videos. I actually have quite a few products here, more than I expected, but I think all of it is worth checking out. By the way, make sure to check out my wallpapers. I've just recently released a whole new store, platsupply.com, where we've redesigned everything. We've uploaded all the wallpapers we have, presets and stuff, just a bunch of stuff. Make sure to check it out. So first up, we have the CalDigit TS5 Plus. This has recently come out and is probably one of the only Thunderbolt 5 docks you can get right now. It has 20 different ports in it, which is quite outrageous. There's so many ports in here, it's ridiculous. But the idea is that it's supposed to be the hub of your setup. You connect your monitor, you connect your Mac, your PC, all of your accessories, all to this one device. On the front, you get a USB-A port, a headphone jack, 2 SD card slots, 2 USB-C ports, one of them able to deliver 36 watts of power. And on the back, you can see 3 additional USB-C ports, a line in, headphone out, display port, and then there are 3 Thunderbolt 5 ports. And that is probably the key feature of this dock, the ability to support Thunderbolt 5. One of those ports can also do 140 watts of power. So if you have a 16-inch MacBook Pro with any of the sort of Max chips, you will be fine with this. There are 4 additional USB-A ports, and then finally a 10 gigabit Ethernet. And that's very rare. You very rarely see a 10 gigabit Ethernet on a dock like this. So CalDigit are not messing around here. This one dock can pretty much do everything. This isn't cheap though. This dock is $500, so nearly the price of a Mac Mini. But the market it's going for the professionals, for the people who have big setups with multiple monitors, all the accessories and stuff, I think it actually makes sense purely just because it has Thunderbolt 5 and it has that 10 gigabit Ethernet. For those alone, if you want like a 10 gigabit Ethernet adapter, that's like $100, $200 alone. Not everyone is going to see the value in this, and that's completely okay. I think if you're a professional though, you will see the value in this. Next up is the RingConn Gen 2, and I'm actually wearing it right now on my index finger. This is a smart health tracking ring that can basically just help you keep up with your health. And they're also sponsoring this video. This is the first smart ring on the market to provide sleep apnea monitoring. Thankfully, it's not something that I suffer from, but it's also quite difficult to track, of course, because you're sleeping. You don't actually know you're going through it. But having something like this can help you. And it's also very important to tackle sleep apnea if you do have it, because it can make such a difference to your quality of sleep. It can also, of course, track all sorts of other information like my activity levels, my heart rate, my stress levels, and much more. The battery on it lasts around 10 to 12 days, but what I love about this is that it comes with a case. The case is also what you charge it in. So you put the ring in here and it charges in here. This case has a battery in it and it charges the ring. So you don't need to always have a dock somewhere and put the ring on there to charge the ring. Like, having this is just, I think, absolutely genius. I'm not sure why anyone else hasn't thought of this. It's pretty much like having an AirPods case for your smart ring. It can provide an additional 150 days of battery life. So yeah, you don't have to worry about running out of battery on your smart ring. Currently, as I'm making this video, this is also the thinnest and the lightest smart ring available right now, with the minimum thickness of 2 millimeters and a weight of around 2 to 3 grams. The one I have here is the silver version, which is made from titanium. It's very clean, very minimal, doesn't look like a smart ring. It's IP68 rated, so both dustproof and waterproof down to 100 meters. I do like the design of this. I think this sort of minimalist aspect of it, it looks like any other sort of ring. I don't think most people are going to realize that this is a smart health tracker. There's also no subscriptions, just a one-off fee of $299 for the Gen 2 that I have here, but they also have the new Gen 2 Air, which is available for $199. I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, and you can also use my coupon code to get some money off. Next up, we have some multi-device chargers from Native Union. So I have 2 different ones here. I have one that is just designed for charging your phone, and then one that is designed for charging your phone, your AirPods, and your Apple Watch. I found these, again, pretty randomly on Amazon, and I was like, wow, okay, these look really nice. I've always been a fan of Native Union products. I just love the design, the aesthetic, and the materials they use. It always feels like a very premium product. This single charger here, even just opening it, like the hinge on it is so strong, and it's just solid. It's a solid piece of metal, aluminium I think it is, and then they have rubber on here, and it's just very clean and minimal. I really do like this. This triple device charger is exactly the same. It folds out like so. You can angle it if you like. You have an AirPods charger here, and then you have the Apple Watch charger here. So it's nice that this is a flip out charger, because what I found with a lot of devices that do triple charging is if you have an Apple Watch like mine, where when you take it off, the strap itself stays on, like it doesn't come apart. So you can imagine when you have this on a table or on a desk or something, like, and the charger is flat, like how am I supposed to charge my Apple Watch? It doesn't even touch the charger. So knowing that it folds out like so, and then I can put my charger on it and charge my Apple Watch, that just makes a lot more sense. It's something that a lot of manufacturers don't think about, but thankfully Native Union have. And they come with a very nice braided 2-meter USB-C cable so that you can plug it into the wall. Next up, we have the CheerDots 2 mouse. So this is a very interesting mouse. Basically, this is the mouse here. This little thing here is actually the mouse, and this is just to help you hold it easier. And because the top is obviously clicky, left and right click, it's also a touchpad. It almost acts like a Magic Mouse in some ways, where you can swipe to scroll up and down, swipe left and right to scroll horizontally. I've not seen any other mice out there that can do something like that, where it has the sort of touchpad on the top. Having this sort of design also makes it super compact, so if you don't mind not having this and you want to travel with a mouse, you could technically use this. Now, obviously it's not the most comfortable because you've got to hold it like this, but it is doable. On the bottom, there's a switch for ground and air. So ground is obviously when you have it on your desk, and then air for when you want to use it, literally like a pointer. So you can have it like this in your hand and you can use it to swipe up and down, to click, you sort of tap to click. You can do back and forward. So if you're doing a presentation, you can go through slides. It's such a clever design, and I'm just surprised that no one else has done anything similar. There is also a laser pointer in it. I don't want to point out the camera just in case it ruins the sensor, but you can see there is a laser in there as well. So if you're doing presentations and stuff, or you just want to mess around with your cat, yeah, there's a laser pointer in there too. A very unique and interesting device. It charges via USB-C. I think if you're looking for a very unique mouse that can do a lot of what the Magic Mouse can do, but is more comfortable because it has the sort of raised edge here, so your palm is sitting on it, this is a very good choice. And for the price it goes for as well, I think it's actually very good value. Very interesting mouse. Yeah, something which I wasn't expecting to find in a very unique product. Next up is the Low-Free Lite 84 keyboard. So this is a slim, compact mechanical keyboard, which is perfectly designed for if you have a Mac or Windows. It doesn't really matter. I quite like the design of this. It has a sort of beige look to it, a sort of grey beige look to it. And I also like the sort of gold colored scroll dial at the top, which you can use to sort of do whatever volume, scroll up and down, whatever. You can assign it to do what you like. What I also love, and I wish more keyboard manufacturers did, is have the ability to have the USB dongle integrated in the keyboard so that you don't lose it. So having the USB dongle here, yeah, just genius idea. Like, this is what every keyboard manufacturer should be doing going forward. I feel like Low-Free are on a roll right now. They're making some great keyboards, some great devices. I know they have another sort of aluminium keyboard coming out soon as well, which looks awesome. Yeah, they make some awesome keyboards. To go along with the keyboard and mouse, I have these Delta Hub Carpio wrist set, sort of wrist rest things. I don't exactly know the name, but the idea is that if you're someone who has issues with your wrist, if you're someone who uses a keyboard that's quite elevated, or you just don't like your wrists touching the desk when you're using your mouse or keyboard, these can help you raise your hands, your wrists off the desk basically. So you put your hand on it like so. I hope you guys can see that. And then you can use your mouse or your keyboard. So let me move this out of the way so you guys can see. So like that, and then you can use your mouse and keyboard. The skates on it are quite smooth, so if you have a good desk mat, yeah, you shouldn't have any problems. Oh, if you're interested in the desk mat I have here, it's from ULX, the grey one. Yeah, I'll leave a link to that. But yeah, if you want that nice smooth motion, but you don't like your wrist touching the desk, yeah, this is an awesome little accessory. Next up, we have this cordless screwdriver kit set, whatever, from Xiaomi. One of the most satisfying things about this, you click it to open it up, and yeah, you have all the screw bits and the sort of cordless, I don't want to say drill, because you can't really drill anything with it because it's not powerful enough. But yeah, very, very well-made products. Xiaomi are just on it, man. Like, they know how to make some really good-looking, well-made products. This is aluminium, so very high quality, feels very premium. Electric screwdriver is in here, and all the bits in here are made from steel. There's 24 different bits here. Yeah, this is, I can tell, is more just for when you're tinkering with things. It's not really designed to sort of put very heavy things together. On the top, there is 2 different torque settings, and of course you can use it manually if you like, and there's also a USB-C port. But even with the way they've designed it, with the button, with the text facing this way up, it's meant to be sort of used like this rather than like this. So the idea is, you know, if you're putting together something quite small on your desk or whatever, mess around with PC parts maybe, you can use something like this. Yeah, I really like this kit. I think it looks awesome, very high quality, all the bits are nice, the sort of design of it is nice. It just looks like a very premium product, even though I think it only goes for $50. Next up we have this Trusco, I don't know exactly how you say it. This sort of toolbox, aluminium toolbox. I've had a silver one in my previous office, and then when I moved here, I got a black one, and I just love these. I think these are awesome. It's named Toolbox on Amazon, but you can use them for anything. Like with me, I have it on my desk, and then inside, I just have some cables and hand balm. This Aesop hand balm is incredible, by the way. It smells so good. But yeah, just a cool little toolbox to hide things away. I'm probably gonna buy multiple of these because they're so useful just to pack stuff away that I want out of sight, and also it looks cool, man, like the Japanese style aesthetic. I just think it looks wicked. Actually, it even says made in Japan in the bottom. So yeah, this aesthetic, this design, yeah, I love them. They do them in different colors as well. I got the black one. I do like the black one. I think it looks nice, but I think the silver one is like the original color, the one that everyone usually gets. But the other colors they do, I think they do like a sage green, which also looks awesome. So look at this. From this sort of angle, you might think it's a sort of Mac Mini, but it's not. It's actually air monitor, sort of room health tracker sort of thing. It's called the Ultra Human Home, and it can do a bunch of different things. You can power it via USB-C, and you can put it in sort of your room or your home, wherever, and it tracks air quality, noise, light exposure, temperature, and humidity. It takes all this information and then loads it up into the app and sort of gives you a home score, basically telling you how good quality the air is and sort of your home exposure is, you could say. For me especially, it's very important to monitor the air quality being in Dubai. I place this in my office where I'm sometimes spending 8, 9, 10 hours a day, sort of just working on stuff, playing games, whatever. Being able to monitor the quality of the air, being able to monitor the temperature, all those sorts of things. Being able to see the air quality, see the parts per million, I think it is, and the sort of CO2 levels and stuff, absolutely incredible. Thankfully, since I've had it, I've been completely fine. I have not had a warning come up once saying that the air quality in my office is bad. If anything, it's actually extremely good. It's nearly at 100 most of the time. So yeah, it is really nice having something like this. It is a premium device though. It goes for around $500, but let's be honest, this is one of the best looking air quality sort of monitors, home monitoring devices that you can get. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I will of course leave links to everything down in the description below. Make sure to check out some of my other favorite Amazon sort of accessory videos. You guys seem to love them, so make sure to check them out. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and subscribe for more.